G'day everyone, this is RisingFunGaming, and today I'm going to be going through the battle system of Monster Hunter Stories, an upcoming RPG for the 3DS. Now, the battles in Monster Hunter Stories will be using a turn-based system. You can see from some of the images here that the rider will be fighting alongside their monster companions, which are called Otomon. The rider will be able to form bonds and recruit multiple Otomon through their journey and go on to use them in battle. The player along with the Otomon will enter a battle, and the ability to switch Otomon out during the midst of a battle is also possible. The rider commands the Otomon to perform attacks, and the developers have stressed that though the rider can also do attacks, it is mostly the responsibility of the Otomon to be the one engaging the enemy. Now let's check out all the information provided on the web page to learn more. The image that you see right now is one of the screen grabs from the website. You can see that there are 3 tabs. We'll be going through each of the tabs as we go along. Okay, so the first tab is going through the fundamentals of battle. Battles basically involve the choice of commands in a turn-based system. Attacks are based around 3 types: power, speed, and technique. And through understanding your opponents, you will be able to deal very effective and damaging attacks. If you have a look at the top left of the image, we've got power in red, technique in blue, and speed in green. They go on to say that we should be making sure to choose effective commands. So at its basic, it seems that your battles will follow a rock, paper, scissors like system. Again, looking at the picture, we've got power, speed, and technique there, and there are arrows connecting those. Now the arrows look to indicate which of these are strong against the others, with power dominant over technique, technique over speed, and speed over power. The picture underneath that, we have our female protagonist atop her Kutku Otomon squaring off against Aptonoth B, it's called. So I like how they use the nomenclature there. It's very RPG-like. Love it. They are about to execute a move in this picture called Full Body Power Attack. The third and final picture to the right down there, it says over here is, there's the same team, and they're executing a speed attack against an Azeroth, so that's very cool. Alright, let's get on to the next tab. The second tab is entitled Attacking Cooperatively with Otomon. Riders will sometimes participate in battle alongside their Otomon friends. The rider will attack by using things such as basic weapon attacks and special moves. The Otomon will act accordingly to their own will, or AI as I'm thinking of it. The Kizuna, or kinship, will be an important element here, it says. Now in the images you can see at the top left our hunter with their weapon brandished out there alongside their Velociprey, or Velocidrome is it. In the image down to the bottom left we've got the sword and shield special move called Shield Bash. In the bottom middle we have the great sword special called the Cut Down Attack, which we can see as a horizontal slash attacking monsters in a line. The last picture to the right has a Velocidrome Otomon squaring off against an Azeroth. The word that has popped up tells me that they are engaging in a test of power here. The caption reads that there will be occasions where the monsters will directly confront each other. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, so the final tab found on this section of the website reads something to the effect of turn the tide of battle with a powerful special attack, the Kizuna skill. Deepen your bond, aka Kizuna, with the Otomon and let loose the Kizuna skill. During battle you deepen your bond with your Otomon. If it deepens enough, you will gain the ability to temporarily ride it in battle. This is called the Rideon Status. During Rideon, your abilities are rapidly improved and you will be able to awaken a suppressed technique, the Kizuna skill, unleashing a powerful attack. Very cool. And just looking at the images at the top left, you can see the hunter engaging their Kizuna stone. I'm assuming that once your bond is deepened enough, there might be some sort of gauge to actually understand this mid-battle. Once it's filled up or whatever, you can activate that and you'll be able to go on to ride the monster in the battle and activate these powerful Kizuna skills. Got some sort of Konchu launching attack, I think, in the bottom left, courtesy of the Katku Otomon. We've got in the bottom middle Rathalos diving down in some sort of epic attack, and I love the one to the right, the female protagonist riding a Lagombi into some sort of cool Kizuna skill. Love it. Alright, the rest of the video we're going to go over and check out some of the information on the Famitsu. Just have a look at the pictures and see if there's anything that hasn't been covered on the website. Okay, here we are with the battle system as explained through the Famitsu magazine article. The explanation doesn't seem to feature anything new compared to the website, so we won't really go through all the text. However, we will go through and have a look at some of the images because we get a little bit more information here. Have a little bit of a zoom into the left page first. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Alright, so in the second tab of that piece of the website we were looking at before, we know that the hunter can also attack alongside the monster, and it looks like we've got some sort of cool image here that we didn't get on the website, the hunter and his Kongalala Otomon launching into some sort of cool attack. This one's interesting. There was a section we were talking about before where the monster of its own volition or of its own will, AI controlled battles and encounters, and this looks to be sort of the next frame from the image that we saw before. We knew that there was some sort of test of power, and what we can see here is it looks like a quick time event where you have to mash the A button, and there's some sort of head-butting power pushing activity going on, and you can see the competing bars going on there, so that's pretty interesting. So I think we can confirm that there are QTE events, well, quick time events in it, not quick time events. Alright, we can see here some of the attacks that the actual rider can do. We again see the shield bash of the sword and shield wielder. We see the horizontal slash of the greatsword, and this image here is just another angle on that awesome horizontal slash with the greatsword. Love this image so much. I think I'm going to use it as the thumbnail image for this video. Alright, and up here we have the Kizuna skill explanation. What you can see here again is the hunter activating the Kizuna skill by way of his Kizuna stone, and that activates the Rideon status, so he's riding on. We again see the Lagombi attack with the girl protagonist riding down. Here's an extra bonus image which is really cool. Looks like they're tumbling through the air, possibly before or maybe after the attack, who knows. Kind of reminds me of some sort of summon like in Final Fantasy. I'm liking this a lot. And here we get another image, this time probably the Kizuna skill of your hunter, your rider rather, with your Velocidrome companion. Very cool. And lastly, we'll just have a little bit of a look of this little grab here. What we got here is you discover eggs and you can find new Otomon. So basically out in the world you'll be searching for eggs, and what will hatch from the egg you cannot know for 100% sure, I think, the way that they're talking about it here. But the big hint as to what type of monsters to expect from any one egg would be to observe the surroundings of where you got it from and what sort of monsters appear in that area as a basic kind of foundation there. So you grab the eggs or you steal them from the poor mums out there in the world, such a bad person, and you bring it back to the stables within the rider's village, and then you can incubate them and go on to hatch them. Who knows how complicated this system gets, but it looks to be one of the very fun things to look forward to in the game. Exactly what will hatch from the eggs that you get is something to look forward to. And here they're introducing 3 of the possible monsters that you can hatch from eggs. The Katku, the Kongalala, and the Velocidrome. Alrighty guys, that is going to do for the video. My name's RisingFunGaming, thank you so much for joining me once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.